Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's falconpaladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Gonna be Clem and Serral. They are back here on Ghost River from the Esports World Cup. Man, there are a lot of replays from that pack. Top right, it's gonna be Serral. Top left, it's gonna be Clem. Clem gives Serral a lot of trouble in this tournament, but he doesn't win every single match, so I have no idea who's gonna win this. I did watch the Esports World Cup, but I can't remember details about it. Just kind of broad strokes, right? Getting older, dude. All right, so let's see how Clem's macro is going to compete with Serral's macro here today on Ghost River. It is the spooky month. Look at this. Spooky Green River, spooky tree. Oh, two trees here. We got another tree. And some spooky trees. Oh, I think there are skulls around here somewhere. Yeah, look at this spooky skull tinged by green light. All right, hatch first in here is Serral, like he always does. Mixing in pool first to keep Terrans on their toes, but not today. Got a gas for a Reaper expand timing here from Clem. And there's the spawning pool going down for Serral at 1 minute and 15 seconds. Does your spawning pool go down at 1 minute and 15 seconds? Huh? Huh? Does it? Anyway, as most of you know, I am unemployed right now, so maybe I will stream some StarCraft 2 to you guys live here on YouTube and on Twitch. What would you say to that? So there's the expand, Terra the Overlord. Yeah, it's a Terran. So you're going to be shot by bullets. I'm sorry to be the tail. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Right. So continuing making queens here is Serral, or starting making queens, but he'll continue to make queens. 4 lings on the way. Overlord spotting to see if another Reaper is going to come out of Clem's main base, but nope. This is a factory coming up. Factories cannot make Reapers. So what's the play going to be here, folks? We are looking at Lings versus Reapers. Pow, pow, pow. Everything is A-okay on this side of things. We got ourselves Factory probably going to make Hellions. Nothing crazy in this game. SCV blocking. Oh, okay. SCV blocking, potential third base here. It's really the only third base location on this map for Zerg. So we're going to go ahead and try to queen walk over here. Escort this drone. Oh, the drone snuck. The drone snuck by and got the third base down at about 256. So later than you'd want it to be for sure. Not something you're super happy about. KDA Charge does catch a couple of those queens. Ka-chow, ka-chow. Taking some hits, but combat drugs are great for Reapers. Gonna hop into the main base and check for a Roach War and check for a lair, but no, just making more queens. Yeah, let's heal up. Let's come down. Let's pop back in. Let's pop back out. Let's make Serral second guess where this Reaper is at all times. And yeah, gets a KD8 charge down. Those drones will heal up on that, no problem. Oh, and a counterattack of Lings gets into the natural base of Clem and does get 3 SCV kills, 4 SCV kills, 5 SCV kills. Hold on, can we get a 6th? Then we get 6 SCV kills. Thanks to the Game Heart user interface. Then Hellions get into the main base, all the way into the main base. Get 3 drone kills before getting backed into a corner and summarily executed. So both players taking some worker losses there. Clem takes more, but he does have mules to kind of make up for it. Serral's got a ton of workers at his natural base. Needs to either get gas with those workers or transfer some of the workers. Yeah, there we go. Back up to the main base to fully saturate that one after the losses. Hellions cruising on in. Banshee in production with Cloak on the way. We'll see if Serral scouts that, because he does usually scout that, right? He is the Zerg that's best at scouting, best at seeing exactly what flavor of Terran you're going to throw at him, especially Terran, but Protoss too. Okay, and Zerg, if we're being honest. He's just good at scouting all 3 races. Or species, because look. The word is species, right? Like, scientifically, it doesn't make any sense to call Zerg and Terran the same race. They're not. They're not different varieties of human. Ugh. Anywho, Stim's on the way. There we go. So here's the Overlord coming in. Sometimes it's just as easy as floating an Overlord into the enemy base and totally seeing that the tech lab is glowing and bubbling, and therefore it is cloaked. So now Clem has to make the decision. Do we want to still do this, where Serral has full knowledge of what's going on? Or, do we want, do we want to cancel that and maybe make Sem prepare for Cloak Banshees and then don't make Cloak Banshees? Because look, he's getting spores. So at this point, Clem canceling it would be pretty cool, but he finished it, which means now he's got to make the Banshees. You don't get Cloak and then just fail entirely to make any Banshees for it. Lair coming in. Queens. Cha-chow, cha-chow, cha-chow. I need to work on my queen production as a Zerg, man. Too many times, like, 8 Hellions show up and I've got, like, 3 queens, and I'm like, oh, well, crap. That's really bad. But look at this. Hellions show up, and our guy Serral's got 8 queens. That's way better against Hellions and even Banshees. Oh, hang on. Can we kill this 4th base of Serral's? Can this Banshee get work done in the natural base? Fighting a queen one-on-one's not ideal for you, Banshee. Actually, never mind. You're totally fine. Wow, gets a queen kill. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Banshee gets away. Dang. Okay, Banshee gonna die because queen anti-air and range is good. Oh my gosh, that was close. 2 kills, but a queen kill is massive. 3rd base from Clem landed here on the low ground outside of the main. We got the Marines. We got the siege tanks. Infestation pit on the way from Serral. Probably going to be for some infestors, but mostly for Hive at this stage of the game, I would say, at about 6 minutes. 6-minute infestation pit is awesome. I was watching some old... Overlord dies. I was watching some old StarCraft 2 from like 2012, like GSL stuff, right? Tastosis is casting it. They look so young. And it's just so much slower, man. You start with like 6 workers, and it just takes forever to get anything done. And at 5 minutes, both players are at like 40 supply. And at 7 minutes, it's 120 supply here in new and improved current-day StarCraft. The players are just better, right? Their macro is better. They were given help with the starting count of workers to be 12. But anyway, here comes Clem. At his patented 7.5-minute timing attack. He's just going home. So if you want to attack into the siege tank, by all means, attack into the siege tank. Ooh, stimming in here. He's like, I'll fight your queens. I'll fight your queens. When Lings show up, you're going to fall back and take a tank shot. I love that Lings trail fire when they get hit by a siege tank. It's one of my favorite animations in the game. What the heck is killing drones? Is there a Banshee back? There sure is a Banshee back. Nice. 2 more drone kills down. Or drone kills on the board, rather. Another command center coming in from Clem. Our guy is working on more Marines, more medevacs here. Yeah, Banshee's getting value, right? That's the one way to defeat a Zerg. He's gonna get this queen. He's gonna get this queen. He's gonna get this queen. Totally could have got the queen. Still can get the queen. Still can get the queen. Still can get the queen. Okay, just not paying attention, unfortunately, but whatever. Whatever. More drones dying. Hellions pushing up, clearing out these creep tumors, slowing down the vision and the speed of the Zerg units. Lingbane counterattack into the 3rd base of Clem. What's he got to defend it? Almost nothing. There's a Banshee here. So let's make sure you don't get a 4th base. That sounds pretty good. High ground siege tank, I guess, counts as something, but could have got in there. I feel like could have got in there. Killed the SCV building the command center anyway, so it's a delay if nothing else. Yeah, there's the Hellbats. Hellbats up. Adrenal coming in at 850. Love that timing on Adrenal. +2/+2 coming in from Serral here through. And I don't know about this, folks. Okay, Queens against Hellbat's going to do just fine. Viper's in production here, too. Maybe a little Blinding Cloud on these tanks would be good, but Marines fighting these Queens, they've got the upgrades. They got 1/1. Banelings, though, do not care about your attack upgrades. And coming around the backside, ooh, getting a surround on the tanks. That tank's, okay, all the tanks are dead. Yep, saw that happening. Widowmines being added into the group. Maybe a little bit too late here. Clem says, I'm not afraid of you. I'm going to chase you back into your main base here, sir. Drilling Claws coming in. Like I mentioned, 2/2's on the way. Serral's working on Adrenal and +2 melee attack. These Lings with Adrenal will be an infinitely scarier thing, my dude. Okay, Widow Mines connecting. Big hit, huge hit there. That was like 10 Banelings what died there. 31 Banelings have died, and again, we're pretty sure that means Banelings that explode not of their own volition or choice. Ooh, Lings with not Adrenal yet, but they're going to go after some of these SCVs. Great SCV pull. Forcing to cancel on that planetary, and a liftoff is a pretty good win there, too. Serral expanding down the right side to a 5th base. Got some Lings there to make sure it doesn't just die because it's entirely undefended and alone. Adrenal's done. Now is the time for the Lings to jump on this base and kill it. But Widow Mines don't care about your Adrenal either, do they? Creeps right up the top side pretty good right now. And right now it's Lingbane Queen, isn't it? From Serral with Vipers, which I like. I'd like to see a Hydralisk Den, though. And I'm saying that, but I should have checked to see if there's a Hydralisk Den. Anyway, Widowmine connections. That one didn't fire. That one got 9 kills. Really not bad at all. All right, structures. What do we got? Really no Hydra Den, huh? Okay. No Hydra Den. We're just going to try to go Lingbane Queen to defeat Clem, which, like, a man after my own heart. If I could play my TVZs and only ever use Lings and Banes and Queens, I would do that. I love Lings and Banes and Queens. Widowmine connection there. Not as good as the previous one that got like 10 Banelings, but you know. Pretty good nevertheless. 2-2. Oh gosh, run. Run. I'm not trying to get a surround on these guys. You're not trying to run past them and get a surround on them. Clem, bottom right side, hatch down, bam. Hatch down, man down, Widowmine. Good. Ooh, good on Burrow. Oh, sick micro on display here. Friendly fire, Widowmine splash doing some work as well. Lings getting into this mineral line. Blinding Cloud on, I guess, a Marauder. Sure, that's a fine target. On the other side, we are getting chased away by a bunch of Lingbane and Queen. And once again, this is Serral trying to make Lingbane Queen work at the Esports World Cup, where there's a ton of money and prestige on the line. And he's refusing to get Ultras or Aspire or Hydras or anything. No Roaches, no Ravagers. He's not even making Infestors. He just has a Viper running around. One Viper. Okay, he's making more. But still, Serral, is this some kind of personal challenge you have placed upon your own head? Maybe. That's ridiculous micro from Clem. Clem, dive bombing deep onto the creep here, not scanning to get rid of these tumors, surprisingly enough. We're kind of trying to zone out Serral from his 3rd base and his natural base. Serral on the other side says, I'll just eat Widowmine shots all day. Why would you? Why are? Okay, I guess. Oh, the Banelings killed. Well, they killed the CV. GG. What the? Okay, there's something else happening on the other end here. What the what? Yeah, so Macro Hatch dead. All these guys dying. Natural base dying. He's like, okay, if I can kill this, then I feel good about losing this base again. Maybe I can handle this. Dude, it's 124 to 51 army supply. But then, yeah, that Widowmine got 4 kills. This one got 17 kills. That's your GG timing, and Clem gets the win here in 12 minutes. Like, that was not even a crazy long game, but what the heck was Serral doing? Like, what in the name of Fergus McDootson was this dude up to? I know it's 12 minutes, and maybe someone who doesn't know StarCraft 2 would be like, well, yeah, he didn't have time to make any higher tech. He did. He got a hive at like 8 minutes, dude. He was getting Adrenal at 8.5 minutes. So the fact that he never made... Look, Ultra Cavens were bad in this matchup, especially against Clem and Maru. So fine, didn't make Ultras. Aspire I would have been okay with. Some Corruptors against these Medivacs. Maybe some Broodlords just for the fun of it. Right? Infestors? Maybe tossing out some Infestors, get some Fungals off. None of that. The man made, what did he make here? A total of 300 dies, like 350 Zerglings. Yes, a lot of them died with Adrenal, which is nice. He made about 50 Banes, and he made about 11 Queens, and that was it. That was his army today against a Marine Marauder, Liberator, Widowmine Medivac army with Hellions and Hellbats too. Like, what the heck? And Cyclones. Like, why? Why is this what Serral's Units Lost tab looks like? I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me. I don't know what he was trying to do in this game. Maybe just trying to make a point in the Esports World Cup? Wow. What a very, very, very weird TVZ this was. Resources lost, 17,000 for Serral, 12,000 for Clem. I mean, sure. And he didn't split off against Widowmines nearly as well as he usually doesn't. Right? Like, in normal games with Serral against Terran with Widow Mines, he'll immediately identify which of the lings is getting targeted, right? And split it off, right? But no, instead, ka-chow. It's a 9-kill Widow Mine. And Baneling, yep. Those Banelings were really important to the death of this base. Also, this one... Does this one kill some Banelings too? Yeah, I don't understand. I do not have the slightest idea. That went way far back. Why'd that go so far back? I mean, props to Clem. He just played a normal TVZ. I don't think he did anything particularly incredible in this game. This is more, I feel like Serral lost it than Clem won it. Which, again, Clem did enough to win against Serral, so that's no small shakes, right? Right, okay. Glad we're on the same page there. Okay, so, oh yeah. Got another giant group of kills there. That's another 8 lings dead there on that one. Good grief. So, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. Wow. All right. Well, that's a GG. I guess. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good game. I feel like Serral has played much better before. And, like, I've seen him struggle against Serral recently. But at the same time, this isn't struggling. This is just kind of like not making anything but Lings, Banes, and Queens and a Viper in 13 minutes. And then really doing poorly against Widow Mines for a full 13 minutes. Like, that's what this is. So, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It confuses me. Maybe if in the comments you guys can explain to me what the heck's going on. But what a win. So, Clem gets it, takes it. And that's going to be it for me today. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.